morning. Today I wanted to come to you and talk to you a bit about the star renaissance, things that are available in it. So, one of the things, and this is coming to you, I learned about this from Mr. Fitz. He told me about the planner where you can teach by specific skills that are recommended by star scores. And I think the easiest way to do this is to first put students into groups based on their star scores. So you're going to do that by going to reports, and you would click on reports. And then you're going to click on the star record book, which is right here. And that's going to bring up this report. Okay. I'm going to do math today. Okay. So I would switch this to math, and I would make sure this is the group of students that I want. And then I could go in and choose manage groups. Okay. And if I click create groups, it's going to go ahead and it's going to pull up the students, and I can click create groups. And the really nice thing about this is that I can just have it set groups by benchmark. So it's going to go ahead in and add all my groups by benchmark and group my students. So I'm going to go ahead and click add. So now, oh, no, I'm not going to click add. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and click save down here. I could definitely add additional groups. One thing that you could do is go in and put your students into classes. So I now have groups with these students, right? The urgent intervention, the at or above intervention. So I'm going to go ahead and go back home. And now I can plan based on these groups. I'm going to click on planner, and when I look at stars, I'm like, oh, it's just the testing thing. But there is so much more actually here, because they do have a lot of resources in under planners. So I'm going to click select students. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do my urgent intervention students. Okay. Hiding down here is my apply button. Okay. So you have to choose a week. Oh, I'm going to choose math too. You have to choose a week. So I'm going to go ahead and choose next week and let me click apply. And I'm going to click start planning. And this gives you a good idea of where your students are. The median, the highest score in this group, the lowest score in this group. And it gives you some idea of things to choose. So specific skills that they recommend, especially these focus skills, right? Multiply 1 digit by 2 digit to 4 digit place value. So what you can do is you come in here, you click the skill, and you can find resources. So it's telling you these are the things you should teach. And then when you do find resources, it gives you a whole bunch of things that you can use to practice. So here's a Khan Academy video, toll bridge puzzle. That sounds interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and click preview. And I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to see what this is. Okay. So I have all these different activities that I can go ahead and look at. I can preview this one. You don't particularly have to plan them, but it totally gives you these things so that you can work on them with your students, right? Work on them, see what specific skills they need to practice at, right? Some activities are better than others. Oh, it's loading this one. So really this is kind of like the library in Branching Minds. One thing that's nice about it is it does already have our star scores, whereas Branching Minds doesn't quite yet, although it will. Another thing that's nice about it is it gives you these activities at the level and with specific skills in mind, right? So these are specific skills. That one errored. So, these are ones that are going to tell my students exactly what they need. So I'm going to add just one of these, and let's plan that for Monday. And I can say that that's what I'm going to do with this group on Monday. Or I cannot do that. I do not have to schedule these. I can just hit cancel on this, or hit back on this and not do it at all. Okay. So I just wanted to show you this because there's a lot that's out there, right? And this is going to help you find that specific thing that is on the specific goal that that group needs. So I would advise you to maybe spend some time and look at this grouping and see what goals are most needed with some of your most urgent and intervention students. Have a great day.